So we're gonna act like we don't care. Like that's the strategy. We don't care. We have no feelings. It doesn't matter. I'm good. I got it all together. I won. For some of you, you technically won a situation. You proved someone wrong. You were the one that won the breakup. Whatever it was, right? Yet you are still in some way, shape, or form lying to yourself when it comes to this connection. You could have done a lot of things right, do not get me wrong. A lot of things healed, a lot of parts of yourself that actually needed a lot of tending. You stopped lying. Very interesting. It's like you stop lying to yourself when it comes to certain things that were more concrete, taking care of yourself. Maybe you started being serious about your health. You started being serious about work, about saving around a project. Maybe there was a hobby or something that you wanted to start being disciplined around. For some of you, could be studying. So in that sense, I feel like, yes, you are being more honest with yourself as to like what is actually interesting to you and what actually calls to you, and what are other things that you're just doing because you feel like you have to. But with the high priest, also in reverse, I would say that when it comes to this connection that you quote unquote won, or you were right, or whatever it was, you were proven right, I feel like in some way, shape, or form, there was a lack of choice in this, sort of like you kind of had to do the right thing, even if like you wanted it or not. It didn't really matter. Like this was upright and then it got flipped, but it didn't really matter how you felt. Like I feel like there was a conversation that wasn't able to be completed. Maybe you were having a confrontation with whoever this person was, and this person got to say like what they thought, right? This person got to say, this is how I feel, this is why this is wrong, yada yada yada, and then you didn't get to say your part. Like when it was, when it was your turn, sorry, what's going on? When it was your turn to speak your truth, especially around how you were feeling, like how things were causing you things. For some of you, it was some things were bringing up stuff from childhood. For some of you, it's almost like you weren't able to speak your truth at all. So this person kind of had their closure, you didn't have closure. And I want to like be straight up. You could have been in some way in the wrong at some point in this connection. I'm hearing like there could have been something that you did to this person or did that affected this person, but I'm seeing that this is not something that can define you as a person. Of course, I'm not talking about actual like, like, use your discernment with this one. Okay, sorry about that. That was an alarm. Use your discernment with this one, because there's certain harms that it's not. Like of course people are not gonna hear you out. That is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about maybe saying things in a wrong way, not thinking about someone in a moment, accidentally causing harm or intentionally causing harm, but like, I'm not talking about crimes, is what I'm saying. You see the sermon. But with this pile, I'm hearing like, do not let that moment define you, because for some of you, this happened in a petty moment. This happened in a moment that um, you were acting out of certain emotions, and also I feel like this person is not exempt from doing causing harm too. I feel like it's just a situation that was just like escalating, and they happened to call you out, but they were also doing shady stuff with what I'm hearing. So if this resonates with you, then this is your reading. But if you were just being an asshole for no reason, this might not be your pile. Just saying. Because I'm not trying to have a reading, affirming the wrong people, let's say. But you know what? That's not going to happen. With the sun, and also this might, you know what? I'm going to take it as part of the discussion. That might be something that concerns you. You might be someone that is actually afraid of being too self-serving when it comes to shadow work, when it comes to healing, right? When it comes to taking accountability. You might be someone that's actually wanting to become a better person, or like heal the way that you relate to others, regaining back a little bit of that innocence. And for some of you, you could have been told that that's not possible. For some of you, this could have been a very lengthy process with the Ten of Swords, but now it's coming to a point where it's not going to feel like work anymore. Yes, self-awareness, accountability is an active verb. It's an ongoing process. It comes in waves. Sometimes it's going to feel easier, like what I'm seeing right now, and sometimes shit's gonna happen and you're going to have certain moments feel burnable again. And I feel like what's happening within you is that you're understanding this about you, so you do not what is this, oh my god, the words are escaping my brain today, but it's almost like, so you don't punish yourself when it does happen. It's almost like you're coming up to the realization with the Ace of Swords that you are looking for clarity. You are going to be learning new ways to go about the self-awareness, because you are listening to your intuition more. So it's almost like you're not relying so much in other people to tell you. You're not relying so much on those voices in based on like trauma, based on like fear, based on like, oh, this is gonna happen again. Like, I feel like right now you're not searching for accountability when it comes to just to look good, just to heal something, just to fix something that's wrong. You're looking for accountability because you want to become more, like, live with more integrity. This is a group that wants to live with integrity, that wants to walk their talk. With the Sand, Four of Swords, you're going to feel called to share more of this journey, to talk to people more about, for some of you, your moral code. For some of you, there could have been some changes within your faith, and you are going to be called to speak more on it, because you're going to inspire a lot of people with that Eight of Swords. Sorry. Yeah, this could be coming in form of questions. So for some of you, if you are a content creator or you do use social media a lot, this could be something as simple of you upload a story about it, and then the lights flickered. You upload a story regarding something, and then you start getting a lot of questions about it, and then you're like, well, I started getting a lot of questions, so I'm going to record a video about it, and yada yada yada. But that could be for some of you. But anyway, this is the reading for today. I hope it makes sense, because I feel like it kind of got into different lanes as from what it started. Lane Boy by 21 Pilots. If you know, you know. Oh well. Bye. Have a good one.